This is the first of a series of Retracker training videos. We're going to begin with an overview of the Retracker application in order to give you a basic understanding of how the system works before we move on to the more detailed training sessions. Retracker is a real estate investment analysis application. Its purpose is to help private investors to make informed decisions when considering a potential real estate investment. With Retracker, you can compare a series of potential investment properties using the same performance indicators that are used by professional real estate investors everywhere. The software will also help you to determine the most appropriate mortgage options, rental income level, and can handle a wide range of international taxation scenarios. What you are seeing now is Retracker's main window. Here you can view all of the properties you've entered onto the system. You can use the filter fields at the top of the screen to reduce the number of properties on display. Perhaps you want to find a particular property by searching for part of the address. Or limit your field of view to only include properties that fall into a particular price range or performance level according to the available performance indicators. The grid can also be sorted, allowing you to view properties in numeric or alphanumeric order by any of the fields within the grid without reducing the number of records on display. For a more detailed view, you can double-click one of the records in the grid to open the property detail window. The property detail screen acts as a command center for your potential investments. Any changes made here are immediately reflected within the 6 performance indicators, which are expressed in graphical form at the bottom of the screen. Pay particular interest to the cash flow graph at the bottom of the screen here, as I change some of the variables relating to the property. Starting with the sale price, rental income level, renovations options, annual expenses, content expenses, loans, professional services, mortgage options, and additional mortgage payment options. The edit buttons found on the right-hand side of some of the fields allow you to quickly add additional options to work with. For instance, adding a new mortgage profile is as simple as clicking the edit button on the right-hand side of the mortgage drop-down list. Then as you return to the property details screen, you'll see your new mortgage in the list. You may have noticed there is no sublocation selected for this UK example. That's because a location is a tax jurisdiction. A sublocation is only required when the property is located in a country where more than one taxation jurisdiction applies. Examples of this would include the USA and Australia, where taxation liability relating to the property occurs at both the national and state level. One of the key features of Retracker is its ability to make detailed information available to the user without compromising the all-important big picture. As you can see from the graphs at the bottom of this screen, you are able to view statistics indicating the performance of your potential property over the lifetime of the mortgage. That gives you the big picture overview. First of all, there are the horizontal and vertical crosshair lines to help you quickly compare the graph points and line them up with the axes of the graph. By the way, the crosshair can be switched on and off depending on your personal preference. Secondly, you can click on any of the graph nodes to view a tooltip detailing the exact value represented by the node. Maybe you only want to show the values for the first 5 years. Maybe you want to see every 5th year. It's this easy. Finally, if you double-click on any of the tooltips, you'll see a detailed breakdown of how the value was derived. This functionality applies to the first 4 tabs. In addition to the information displayed here, Retracker includes a suite of 21 reports that allow you to analyze your potential investment even further. The reports are broken down into 3 sections. Those that display details of the full term of the investment, those that specifically detail a single year, and the 5-year comparison reports, each of which allow you to compare the details of 5 distinct years. This concludes our overview of the Retracker application. In future videos, we'll go into greater detail with respect to the setup process and provide more detailed explanations of the performance indicators available to you within the system. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.